Hello everyone, it's John from Praetorian. I'm back to show you our JAZZ Joystick as promised. And I'm going to dive straight in, but this video will be fairly short, just giving you an introduction to the JAZZ and how it works generally from a base point of view. And then the future videos will show you the detailed analysis of the differences and the unique elements of the JAZZ Joystick. So diving straight in, we have my laptop here. And the first thing to note about the JAZZ Joystick is that it is compatible with any USB computer, laptop or capable device. So that includes iPads, Androids, iPhones and anything that you can plug your USB mouse into, even if it needs an adapter or something similar to do so. The other thing to note about using it with an iPad or iPhone or Android or tablet is that the two modes, which I'll go into more detail when I go through them, mouse mode and switch scanning mode, with regards to tablets and iPad and iPhone, the only mode that will function is the mouse mode, to use it as a mouse with cursors. So for example, with the iPad and assistive touch, you get the cursor across your screen. It will not work as a switch scanning device on those devices. The switch scanning that we've programmed into JAZZ Joystick is purely for the grid software, which I'll show you in due course. So without further ado, I'll plug it in, and as you see, it's a USB device. So we have the standard USB connection there. Plug it into a laptop, and with all of Praetorian's mouse alternatives, you get the beep to show it's plugged in, and straight away we are live without any need for any drivers to be installed, etc, etc. As a default, the JAZZ Joystick has three buttons like so, and if you're familiar with our Optima or other mouse alternatives, you'll notice that we try and make them quite similar to a normal mouse. So with regards to that, it's first worth pointing out the default functions of these buttons. So in mouse mode, which we're in right now, the functions are as follows: left click as normal, drag lock on and off, which I'll show in due course how you do it, and then this one will be as a right click. The left output there is also kind of an operational use, and it mimics the left button. So if you need a switch to use the left click, you plug it straight in there and it can mimic that button. The right output here is something slightly different. So if you're aware of our Optima and how you can use the outputs there to mimic the buttons, the right click isn't mimicked by the output. A switch in that output allows you to change between mouse mode and switch scanning mode using a switch. To do so without a switch, it's as simple as holding down the two outer buttons for 12 seconds, and then you get a tone which allows you to know that you've changed from mouse to switch scanning mode. The other thing to note about the JAZZ Joystick, and this will be similar to most of our products if you're aware of our products, is it has learn modes where you can change settings such as the buzzer, the directional format, which again I'll show you in due course, so that you can add diagonals to the mix, etc. The learn mode on this, you just hold down the middle button and you get this tone to show you're in learn mode. And when you're in learn mode, there's a number of different things which you can change, which again I'll go through in future videos. Once that's done and you're finished with it, holding down the learn mode button, the middle button again, you get that noise back again to show that you're out of learn mode. So with regards to setting it up how you please, as I go through the different sections of the JAZZ Joystick and the different sort of things that you can do, bear in mind that the other thing to note, like most of our devices, once you've set your device up in a certain sort of way for your use, it has non-volatile memory. So as you're finished with the device and you unplug it, next time you use it and plug it back in, those settings will stay on there. They don't need resetting up. So your settings that you've spent a bit of time working out what's best for you will stay on that joystick. And that is the same across both modes, both mouse mode and switch scanning mode. So that's a quick introduction for you. I'm going to leave it there for an intro video, and then I'll take you through the next video, which will be mouse mode and showing it on a laptop.